Annyeonghaseyo, my name is Katie and today I'm going to be reviewing the very popular drama, Cheese in the Trap. Now this is going to be a very interesting review because I usually do reviews on dramas that I absolutely loved, and I'm gonna flat out say it, just heads up, I didn't love Cheese in the Trap. My feelings on it are very complicated and I will definitely explain those, but just ahead of time I'd like to say I do my best to respect other people's opinions, so please respect mine. I haven't had any problems with this so far, but just a heads up, who knows, someone could come along and just be like, oh, why are you saying that? This is the best drama ever. I don't want to fight, so I will, however, be happy to discuss in the comments, especially if we have varying views, because I have some things I do want to talk about. So if you've never heard of Cheese in the Trap, I don't know where you've been because it's pretty much taken over the drama world since January. Everyone seems to love it. It's about a college junior that accidentally gets on the wrong side of a college senior, and she doesn't know what she did, but he acts very suspicious and kind of scary and not the nicest. But she seems to be the only person that sees this in him. Everyone else loves him. So a year later, all of a sudden he starts acting friendly towards her and she doesn't know why. And she's just very skeptical about this guy. Cheese in the Trap stars Kim Go-eun. This is her first drama. Good for her. She actually did a good job, I thought. And Park Hae-jin, he was in My Love from Another Star. He was the second male lead and I actually liked him in this as well. And then So Kang-joon is our second male lead. So I think there are a lot of varying opinions on this drama. Some people loved it, some people did not love it, some people hated it, and then some people loved it up to a certain point and then they hated it. And there's actually a lot of controversy surrounding this drama, problems with not following the webcomic because this is based on a webcomic, and just problems with the author of the webcomic and the producers of the drama, and just all that. I'm not going to talk about that. That's not going to affect my rating of the show. So I'd like to start off with telling you about my experience watching Cheese in the Trap, because it was not the way I normally watch dramas. Now, I did start watching it when there were about 4 episodes out back in January, and I watched like the first 4 or 5 episodes all in one day, and then that night I got sick, and I got like the stomach flu, so I was throwing up all night. I won't go into the details because that's disgusting. It was not a good night. This has happened with other things like books or movies. I just tend to have bad memories or maybe a not so great opinion associated towards whatever I was watching or reading or listening to at the time. Like if I was reading a certain book the same day I was throwing up, I just don't always have the fondest memories of that book. This happened with Cheese in the Trap. I was enjoying the first 4 episodes. It was very interesting, kind of psychological, kind of slice of life-ish, all that stuff, kind of mystery. And then I started throwing up and I didn't watch it until it was about to finish airing. Like I last minute caught up because I wanted to be able to review it. So after episode 5, I speed watched a lot of episodes. And my form of speed watching isn't like skipping to the end of an episode to see what happened. I have figured out how to skip all the little parts, the pauses in between lines, the dramatic music montages, all that. I just skip that stuff. Sometimes if I find it interesting, I will watch certain scenes through, but I just watch it so I can get all the lines, I know what's going on, but it doesn't take me a whole hour to watch because I wanted to catch up, but also I wasn't really super excited about the show. And the thing with me on Cheese in the Trap, a lot of people were loving it until like episode 12 or 13 or whatever. I'm usually very careful about watching dramas that have a lot of hype surrounding them. I mean, yeah, I will usually watch them, but I try not to let the hype get my expectations up. I think I did a pretty good job of that with Cheese in the Trap, but I guess I did have some expectations because everyone was saying this is the most amazing drama they've ever watched, their favorite drama of all time, and I'm like, oh, maybe I should watch it, so I started to. It felt like the whole time, throughout the whole show, I was just waiting for something to happen that would blow me away and all of a sudden make this drama amazing. It wasn't bad, it just, I don't see what all the hype is about. I mean, if I'm totally missing something, please let me know in the comments because maybe that will like change my opinion on the show a little bit. I mean, I'd love to discuss that, but I'm just not seeing what was so exciting about this show. It seemed pretty typical to me, honestly, and it wasn't that interesting. I wasn't that attached to the characters or anything. I honestly didn't care about the love triangle. As far as acting goes in this show, I really liked the acting. I thought Kim Go-eun did a good job. This is her first drama. Good for her. I thought she did a good job. Her character was nice. I thought Park Hae-jin did a really good job as well. I've liked him ever since My Love from Another Star. I liked him in this. I thought he played his character well, and I loved So Kang-joon. He was great. But I didn't feel the chemistry. There's a difference between good acting and good chemistry. I thought the acting was good in this show. and actually the, I guess, second female lead, Lee Sung-kyung, she played So Kang-jun's sister. Her acting was actually really good. I didn't really like her character, but her acting was great. I just wasn't feeling the chemistry between the characters. I honestly felt more chemistry between the female lead's best friends. They were more interesting than the main couples. And that's not to say I didn't like all the characters individually, I just didn't really care if they ended up with each other. I don't know if I'm the only one who thought that or what. I don't know, it was just kind of weird. I wasn't super invested in the show, so it wasn't like there was a point or a certain episode where I all of a sudden started hating the show. I just kind of felt like meh the whole time. I didn't really have a strong opinion on it. I will say that the OST was really good. I really liked the OST. There were a lot of songs, so it wasn't like you just have one dramatic song repeating every episode. There's a huge variety of songs. The OST has like 8 parts, I think, and they're on iTunes, so you can buy them if you want. Lots of instrumental pieces and some vocal pieces, and I really liked it, actually. I'm actually one of those people who likes instrumental pieces in dramas just as much as vocal pieces. Instrumental pieces are super important. They add a lot, and they were really good in this show. I liked the vocal pieces as well. They were really good. I liked them. So the soundtrack was definitely not a letdown. I think my main problem was the plot, because again, I like the characters as individuals. I really liked So Kang-jun's character. I wish we had gotten more on him. We did get a lot on him, but I wish we had gotten more. Like, there were a lot of the characters, even sometimes the main characters, where I felt there could have been more. I think a lot of the stuff that happened in maybe the midpoint of the drama didn't apply so much towards our main characters and focus more on minor characters, which isn't a bad thing. It's good to have a fully fleshed out cast of characters, but I felt like the main characters, we weren't getting enough information on them. I would have loved to get more, and I really liked So Kang-jun's character because he was a musician. I love characters that are musicians, especially when they play the piano. So I really liked his character, and I wish we got more on him. I wish we got more development between him and the male lead. Like, there could have been more on them rather than trying to focus on this love triangle that I really didn't care about. I also felt like a lot of the possible development was put off till the very end. Sometimes that really works in a drama. I don't think it worked here. It felt like the ending was a little rushed. And as far as the ending for this drama goes, I know a lot of people were not satisfied at all. Honestly, I don't really care because I don't care about this drama that much. I don't have strong feelings towards it, so the ending didn't really bother me. If I was super invested in the drama, I would probably be pretty upset with the ending. I didn't especially mind it though. So overall, Cheese in the Trap, I wouldn't say it's bad. It just didn't really interest me that much. This is probably the least passionate I felt about a drama. I really did not care. So I gave it 6 out of 10 because I definitely enjoyed some parts. I enjoyed characters, I enjoyed the OST, but it just wasn't that appealing to me, and maybe that was just me. Maybe it'll be super appealing to you if you watch it. So that being said, I would not say don't watch this drama. Go ahead and watch it if you think it will interest you. I just think it wasn't for me. So overall, I am glad I watched Cheese in the Trap just because there's so much hype surrounding it that I would have to have watched it at some point. When a drama is this popular, I can't help but watch it, and I think it's been a long time since I've seen this much excitement over a drama. So while it was kind of a letdown, go ahead and give it a shot. As far as comments go, I would love to discuss Cheese in the Trap actually, because I think there's so many varying opinions on this that I think it would be really interesting to discuss. If you loved it, tell me why. I'm genuinely curious about why so many people loved it. What was it that made it so exciting? I'm honestly, I just want to know. If you disliked it, did you dislike it for the same reasons? Or did an episode totally change your feelings? Did you go from loving it to hating it? Let me know, because I have heard so many different opinions on this drama, and it would be really interesting to discuss. So I think that's it for today's review. Be sure to leave a comment, give this video a big thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and Hannah and I will see you soon in another video. Annyeong!